Curious if you could talk about how your first meditation retreat changed your life, and maybe describe for people who don't know what a Goenka retreat looks like.
Hmm. At the time, I was doing my PhD in history at Oxford, but I was also looking for to understand the deep cause of misery, not in a theoretical way, but of really of the misery in my life. It was quite a miserable period for me, and I couldn't find any satisfying answers in all the books and articles that I read, in all the philosophical discussions I had with people, in the lectures at the university. It seemed like humans have no idea what life is all about, what is the cause of suffering, and what could be done about it. And I had a friend who constantly nagged me for more than a year to go and try a meditation retreat. And it was quite annoying, but he was very persistent. And I had no idea what meditation is. I thought it was some kind of mystical ritual that it has nothing for me there. But eventually I became so desperate that I said, why not? And what really attracted me, it's a bit, is that when I began to show more interest, he sent me, this friend, the code of conduct of the meditation retreat. Previously, he didn't really talk too much about what I have to do there. He sent me the code of conduct, and it says that you have to be silent for 10 days. And for many people, this is a huge barrier. I mean, there are many people who have this idea that, oh, Vipassana meditation, this is silence. It's not for us. But for me, this was the main attraction. Again, I thought the meditation itself, it's probably some kind of mystical nonsense. But 10 days of silence, there was something like irresistible in that idea. And I went. And the very first day, I was absolutely kind of literally mind boggled. Like my mind was boggled, I was astounded. No, the practice was extremely simple. In the first days of the retreat, Goenka just instructs the students to focus all the attention on the breath coming in and out of the nostrils, and just feel when the breath is coming in and when it's going out. And it sounded like, the easiest thing in the world. And I couldn't do it for more than 10 seconds. My mind would constantly run somewhere. And again, I was astounded how little I knew about my mind, that I have no control of it, that I don't understand it. I thought I was a very intelligent person. I was doing my PhD at Oxford. I read all these philosophy books, but I really didn't know anything about my mind and how it works. And Goenka kept saying that just observe the reality as it is. If your mind wanders away, it's perfectly fine. This is the reality of the present moment. That at the present moment, your mind is very agitated. And it runs away to thoughts, to memories, to fantasy. This is the reality. And this instruction, just observe the reality as it is. There is no judgment. There is no higher plane you need to reach. There is no goal. You just need to be with the reality of the present moment. This was kind of the first instruction that I got in that first day of meditation. And I still think it's the most important thing anybody ever told me. And it completely changed my life and also my work. I don't think I would have been able to write the books like Sapiens or Nexus without the clarity and the balance that the meditation provided. Or I don't think I would have been able to deal with all, the tensions and the issues that success and fame and public attention brings with it. So I think that's gives some taste of what, again, for me was, I think that the most important thing I ever did in my life was go to that first retreat.